So if we start off with the intro, I use the Arturia CMX on this choir setting. There's a few buses, so that goes through this room reverb and it goes through this sunset sound reverb and it goes through this T-verb and it sounds like this. The drums for Running Up That Hill were programmed through a Lindrum. I don't have a Lindrum, but I have a Lindrum VST, which is a really good one by G-Force. And I also used Impact, which is Presonus's kind of drum program, and I put other Lindrum samples I had under that just to kind of give it a bit of weight. There's also real drums played by Stuart Elliott. So I played my Ludwig floor tom. It's just adding a bit of texture and a bit of weight, so it's not too loud in the mix of the Lindrum sounds. So I've bussed all the drums and there's a fab filter on it. There's a chow tape plugin on it. There's a smooth operator plugin on it, which is just to balance out the low end a bit. And there's my SSL clone, which is hardware. It's a TK Audio SSL clone, bus compressor, which is a pretty badass compressor. So that's on it, but it's about 40% of the mix. All the drums are also sent to an insert, which is a gated reverb, and the plugin is called the T-verb. It's made by Eventide. It's really good. And this is how the drums sound all together. For the lead sound of Running Up That Hill, Kate used a Fairlight CMI synthesizer. I obviously don't have a Fairlight CMI synthesizer, but I used a sample library to recreate that. I had such a hard time trying to find the right sample that Kate used because she used a very specific one called a tram cello. And on the Arturia CMI Fairlight sample library, there's a cello too, which sounds kind of like it, but it doesn't sound exactly like it. But I actually found one that actually has the tram cello. It's pretty close. Not exactly, but it's close. The sample library is called Moonlight CMX. It's by Soundprops, and it's actually a free sample library, and it sounds really good. So I'll put a link in the description if people want to download it. There's portamento on the riff, and what I did was I put it at 33% the portamento. There's a bit of compression on it to just take a little bit of the peaks away. There's a bit of EQ on it, and it's running through the room reverb and the delay. For the chords in the background, again I'm using the tram cello. It's on the same settings as the tram cello on the lead part, so it's using all the same settings and it's using all the same inserts. On the master bus, I used a bit of EQ and I used my outboard tape hardware, which is just to add a little saturation to the sound. Everything was going through tape on that record, so everything's getting saturated. And digital can be very kind of sterile sounding sometimes if you just, everything's just as it is, if you know what I mean. These recreations that I do, they're not a one-to-one recreation of the track. I'm trying to get close to it because sometimes when I've done these and I've uploaded the video, I've got these copyright strikes because it's saying that I actually took the song and I just uploaded it. It's not registering it as a recreation, which would normally be under a cover song. It would be under that kind of thing. I think if I ever get a Patreon going, I could probably do or try and do a more one-to-one kind of recreation of it that you're trying to get the exact sound of it. So we'll see. Who knows? Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy. Goodbye.